Czech Republic's favorite leaves without replacement. Sometimes, car companies make decisions that just make you want to throw your hands up in confusion. Kia just held a real funeral for a model in Slovakia for a car that was a longtime favorite for drivers in the Czech Republic. And the weirdest part, there's no replacement for it, even though this single car accounted for more than half of the brand's sales in that country. The numbers really tell the whole story. In the Czech Republic, Kia sold 6,801 cars in the first half of 2025. Seems like a decent number, right? But if you dig a little deeper, you find out that the brand's electric vehicles, the Kia EV9, the EV6, and the new EV3, combined found only 325 buyers. Just for comparison, the Kia Ceed alone sold 3,657 units. That's a 52% increase over the year before. If you add in its close relatives, the Kia Ceed and the Kia Ceed, the total number reaches 4,151 cars. In other words, the Ceed and its family made up about 61% of all Kia sales in the Czech Republic. So it begs the question, why would you kill your most successful product? The answer is simple and a little sad. Production of the Ceed was stopped at the plant in Žilina to free up the assembly line for a new model, the Kia EV4. This is another electric crossover with some unusual shapes and a price tag that logically will probably start around 32,000 euros. But here's the thing, interest in these kinds of cars is still extremely weak over them. For example, only 6 people bought the EV3 in the month of July, and that car costs around 33,500 euros. By comparison, they found 464 new owners for the Ceed that same month, mostly from leftover inventory. You don't have to be an expert to see that the EV4 is not going to be a mass market hit. Its sales will likely be in the hundreds per year, and that's it. And the customers who just want a practical, affordable car are now left with nothing. Now, you might think the love for the Ceed was just some local quirk. But that's not really the case. According to data from Dataforce, in the first few months of 2025, the Ceed was the second most popular Kia model in all of Europe, right after the Kia Sportage. Even the compact Kia Picanto is a strong seller. So it turns out, it's the traditional cars with internal combustion engines that are still providing stability for the brand. And against this backdrop, the decision to say goodbye to the Ceed seems, to put it mildly, strange. Of course, Kia is following the electrification trend, but does it really make sense to cancel the one model that was holding up half of your market? It feels like the company is sawing off the very branch it's sitting on. So what happens next? This whole story with the Ceed is a perfect example of how global corporate strategies don't always match what real customers actually want. In the Czech Republic and plenty of other places, people want simple, reliable cars, and they're being offered another electric wonder that costs tens of thousands of euros. And I have a feeling that in the coming years, decisions like this could really backfire on the automakers. You see, customer trust is built over years, but it can be lost in just one day, like a day you decide to hold a funeral for their favorite car.